Hello everyone, this is Awesome Guy. Hi, it's Cousin here again, back in another video. Today I'll be reviewing Mechagodzilla 3, also known as Kiryu. This is by far the Mechagodzilla's carnations of all, whereas, now, it's actually really awesome. There's another Mechagodzilla type, which is the anime one, which is coming next week, the Godzilla City Edge of the Battle. If you haven't seen the part 1 Godzilla Monster Planet, you gotta go see it right now before that comes out next week. And once it's that, the anime part 3 will come out later November in Japan, and after that they will release in US or Netflix, and maybe like December or the next or January on 2019, I believe. So anyways, hopefully there'll be a great movie for this one. If you guys haven't seen this movie for Mechagodzilla 3, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, or Godzilla Tokyo SOS, gotta go see those. If you guys haven't seen the original version of Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and then Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, or Godzilla or Terror Mechagodzilla, and then Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. So if you guys haven't seen those, you gotta go watch those. It's actually pretty awesome. But nonetheless, let's get to the video. So, this is Mechagodzilla 3 figure. So let's talk about his detail. Detail is actually nice in here. He's a silver looking robot here. He's made of silver and nice, and all over his body is silver as well. He has some wires in here. His neck, has his legs, feet. Not too much, but it has a bunch of wires, so just for that. It's nice and sculpted here. It's a couple things, so let's get right into this detail. So has a nice horns over here. Is that? So most of bunch of things in here. It's a lot of stuff. Wow. Has an eye color here, which is yellow. I believe that's in where he's not controlled yet. I believe it doesn't look like he's not controlled, but if you guys think he looks controlled, so it's okay. So he's just he's not controlled yet, but it's actually really cool. Whereas the SH, well, first of all, I think it's what's this, the SH Bronzor's figure of Mechagodzilla. He has the change. You can actually change his eye color. There are 3 types. There's one of his off, or one of his not controlled. One of his is on or controlled by the humans, and the other is going to be the red version or enraged, something like that, where he's control himself. Well, it's actually really cool. I actually like the controlled one, that are controlled by humans, actually light up and nice and yellow, and some red scars over here. You guys can see here, see over here, his teeth here. Well, in the movie, he actually had where this one has silver teeth, whereas the movie, if you guys haven't seen the movie or not, I believe he has actual Godzilla's bones, actual Godzilla's teeth bones, and the rest of his skeleton is actually inside of his robot. Now, I seen the movie. There was actually an image of it was there. It was actually Godzilla himself inside of Kiryu's robot. Yeah, his body, the whole entire body. What would they use him for? This is poor Godzilla. But at least he's actually cool because he's a robot now instead of just ordering a Godzilla. If you guys haven't seen the movie though, you guys should check it out. You'll see an image right there. So in the middle of the movie, you'll see it, the actual image right here. So anyway, let's get on to the articulation here. So his articulation here can go fully 360 in his head. His arms can go fully 360 as well. Let's try his other arm as well. The legs cannot move at all, but it's okay. But it's just because they have a bunch of wires over here. That's why you cannot move it. Where the tail can actually move around as well. There's no other tips of this here, so there's no other tips. It's just a single long tail. So, yeah, let's talk about his other stuff with him himself. So he mostly has a bunch of things in him. First of all, let's talk about his missiles or cannons, something like that. Or yeah, So basically, on right here, you see here, he has to basically have gun weapons, something like that, where he shoots out Godzilla, like pew pew, like that. And Godzilla gets Mega Godzilla, he actually uses it like as a battle. Both of those sides here. The next one I'm talking about is the cannons. Gun Godzilla gets Mega Godzilla and Godzilla Tokyo SOS. They all have the same ability, whereas there's actually a different color and a different design. Like it's very different than the previous. Let's say like the Godzilla gets Mega Godzilla, it's mostly blue cannons, and he has a jetpack on his back as fins. Both sides is the same. They shoot out cannons, or I believe, yeah, they shoot out cannons or rockets, like float around to shoot at Godzilla. And Godzilla Tokyo SOS, it's just the same thing too. But it's just like completely different design and color. It's a different model, like completely different. And the jetpack is also different as well. But it's almost mostly like the same thing as the Godzilla gets Mecha Godzilla. It's just mostly like silver. So, that's pretty interesting, but pretty awesome. Now, I'm going to talk about this one. So, one of the by far this weapon is going to be in the chest. It's going to be Absolute Zero and the three Maser Cannons. Well, there's actually two versions of this chest. Godzilla gets Mega Godzilla has the Absolute Zero, whereas the Godzilla Tokyo SOS has a replaced by a three Maser Cannons, or yeah, three Maser Cannons, how you want to call it. If you guys want, I don't know how it's called, but I'll just call it three Maser Cannons. So the Absolute Zeros basically do is, whereas the middle of the movie, or well, sort of the middle of the movie, yeah, where in the middle of the movie they were testing them out as a practice, something like that. They were actually using the Absolute Zero to freeze the entire building, and then like when it hits the ground and it just collapse like the entire building. Whereas the Tokyo SOS at the middle of the battle with Godzilla, he basically uses Maser Cannons, or almost the end in the movie. Basically uses Maser Cannon, and it's so strong, like it's so super strong, like it's actually painful, like for Godzilla. It's actually really cool, but it's like so much power, like so much energy, everything. Speaking of this Maser Cannons, he also one that has with his mouth as well. It's just a single one. And if you try to use like every missile and every energy, that is way powerful than that. That would kill Godzilla that easy. Yeah. Really cool with that. Yep. Basically, that's it. Oh, by the way, yeah, like, once it's that, like, he has no cannons no more, he has, like, no missiles, like, Godzilla just take out or break it out, like, that's, like, he just uses as a fighting, like, spirit, like Godzilla does, but it's much stronger. That's pretty cool. Like, if you guys haven't seen his fight sphere, you should check it out. It's actually pretty cool. Not as really as cool as that, but he actually has, like, he can jump high. He can actually, like dodge everything. He can actually, like, swing him in the tail, like Godzilla swings his tail and just throw him into the ground. It's actually pretty silly, but it's actually pretty painful as well. But like, also another thing that whenever like he flies around, Godzilla was about to use the atomic breath before he comes, he just just bump into him and just like Godzilla flying in the air like across the city. It was actually pretty silly, but it was actually really cool. I actually like that film. The Godzilla Tokyo has actually completely changed, like very different. Whereas Godzilla against Mechagodzilla was kind of silly, but like it was pretty painful as well. Because everything that is actually really funny. But I like how Godzilla just flying in the air across the city. Oh goodness, it almost made me laugh, but it was kind of hard, like to bang at the ground. Anyways, like I said, yep, this reviews is it's very awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys haven't seen the film yet, you gotta go see those two movies. It's actually really great. If you guys want to see the classic ones of one of these, I think like around the 70s and then the 90s, you guys want to go see those ones, you gotta go watch them. Or the animate one comes out the next week, part 2. So you guys hope you enjoy that. Hope you guys see it. Hope you enjoy. Peace out.